Hello, today I want to talk to you about the Erin Condren Academic Planner that just came out. I ordered this planner and I got it on time, but I need to start this video by sharing a little story, which is that when I ordered the planner, I changed the color of this. It says, "Don't follow your dreams, chase them," and added my name. The planner was supposed to come with free pencils and the dots to mark off the days, but mine did not. So I had to argue with customer service, and I got the colorful date dots, but I do not have the actual dots that go in here. So what you receive may be different. So first I have started on this, but I haven't gotten very far, but I wanted to show people because there's not a lot of videos on what exactly is in here. So it starts off with a place where you can put your name and your school and your year. And then it goes right into the first month. So as you can see, I've sort of started on this, but I put a January sticker up here because they leave it out where you can start anytime, which I really like. If you bought this in March, you can start in March, it doesn't matter. So I started with January, and it says, it has a little quote up here. This one is "Stress is just dessert spelled backwards," which we love the quotes from Erin Condren. And then it has a place here that isn't really anything. I think it'd probably be a good place for stickers. It's got somewhat of a lined list here, but nothing to check off. And then as you can see, the days normally come in blank circles. You could write that in with a pencil, or like I said, it's supposed to come with daily dot stickers, but mine did not. So right now for this month, since it's a red month, I'm using the July colorful date dots. So as you can see, I've started putting them in, and I'll do some more of that later. And then we're just going to go through the next section, and it's at the second page of every month is projects and exams. So it's got a place where you can put the description, the details, the class, the instructor, the deadline, any important dates, and then check off if it was finished. So for instance, you may have a midterm paper that you have to do. And I know that sometimes during class, your teacher may say, "Oh, by the way, on that paper, make sure that you double space." So details you can write in double spaced. Class instructor, finished, important dates you could have, like when the rough draft is due, or when you have to have the outline due, or different things. And it's got spots for 6 projects and exams every month, which in my college is more than I'll ever need. And then it has the week of, which you fill in again, and it's got the assignments for each day, it's for each day it's got the class, the assignment, and the due date, which I find weird because why would you put an assignment on Monday that's not due on Monday? But to each their own. You can check those off too, which I think is really good. Staying organized in college is always good. And it's got a notes section at the bottom. And I think each month has 5 weeks of this. So this would be 3, 4, 5. And then we start a new month. And so the second month is sort of a pinkish color. And it's got the same stuff after it. The third month is an orange color, and I've set these orange dots in there to tell myself. The fourth month is a sort of a light green color. This does not match, but it's all I got, so I'm going to work with it. The fifth month is a dark green color, which this matches perfectly with. And the sixth month is a dark purple color, so I'm going to use these with it. Then at the end of that 6th month, after the 5 weeks, you get note pages, and these are perforated, so if you have to turn them in, you can tear it out and turn it in. In college, I'm in grad school, so I don't come up across a lot of that, but you can if you need to. I think there are 40 note pages. I'm not positive on that, but they're all the same. They just have the little color tabs at the top. And that's the notes. Okay, and then at the very end you have your stickers, which for this we have exam, midterm, some blank ones, test, quiz, blank ones, read. I feel like, especially for grad school, there should be like 3 pages that say read because that's all they make you do, but whatever. Paper due, blank ones, study group, study, blank, no class, and vacation. I find that funny because they're the same thing in my opinion, but they are blank ones at the bottom of each section. and that's it. So that is the academic planner. It's, sorry about that, relatively thin. It says it's very sturdy, but in my opinion, I mean, I don't know that it's that sturdy. This particular one has sort of a very soft feel to it. I do like, I don't know if you noticed, but on this first one, I made the seam here, and it lays down pretty well, so I'm pretty happy with that. Hopefully the rest of the book will follow course and this won't fall apart. But that's what I have for the planner itself. Now we're going to go to what I'm going to do with it. Okay, so now I'm going to start decorating, and I can't do very much because my professors still haven't gotten me my syllabi. So I'm going to start by finishing these date dots. Bear with me. I know that there are better ways to do this with, some people use tweezers to get the dots in the perfect place, but this is just my academic planner, and honestly, I'm not that incredibly worried about it. So again, I am using the colorful daily dot, I think, and I am currently using the ones that are designed for the month of July. Hopefully if you guys order one of these, it will come with stickers that do coordinate, because this is not exactly correct. But I'm tired of arguing with Erin Condren over it, so I'm just gonna use what I got and make it work. Oh, except that one, because everybody messes up one. Luckily they're pretty good stickers, which means it's easy to move them. As far as I know, the daily dot stickers that are supposed to come with this are pretty much the same, just obviously probably a different color palette. So, and you could make these yourself if you wanted to, but I made some monthly circles to cover up in my regular Erin Condren, and it was horrendous for my life. I did not like it, so take that on at your own risk. Well, actually, how many days are in? Yeah, there's 31 days in January. Whew, threw myself off there. Okay, so at the end, you do have some little star stickers left. And I know that you could use those, like, to, let's say on the 10th you have a midterm or something. You could replace the 10th with like a shiny star or something. I don't have any desire to do that, so I'm not going to. This sticker is driving me nuts. It doesn't want to stay down. So the next thing that I definitely want to cover up is this open area down here. Because we're not using it, then we don't need it. So when it comes to covering stuff up, my go-to is washi tape. I'm all about some washi tape. Okay, so I'm going to start with washi, and I'm going to mess this up because it's who I am. But these are the ones that I've picked. I'm going to use this to cut it because my ruler that I normally use is in another room and I don't want to go get it. This is like a reflective one that I know I got from Staples, and it's not washi, it's actually tape. So that means it's going to be complicated, but I'm going to use that, I think, on this bottom part. And then for this middle part, or maybe vice versa, maybe I'll do this one up here. But I want to use this one, which is like a red and blue and orange striped one. Came from Recollections. It came from the box that Michael's put out where you could get 45 washi tape for like $10. This did too. It's a blue that says Make a Wish. And then this pink color, which will match something that I show you later. So I'm not really sure. I'm going to start with this and see what we can do, and we'll go from there. I may pull some more washi. I don't know yet. Let's just see how it looks. I think I'm going to start this in the crease. Yeah, so I'm going to have to put something on top of this, but I'm going to do this just like that. And like I said, this washi hates me, so I'm going to try to cut it. I don't recommend this to people, but it was just so pretty. And I cut it wrong. Let me just straighten that up a little. Yeah, see, I suck if it's not real washi tape, but you get the picture. It doesn't have to be perfect for me. Gonna do that one, and then I think I'll do this on top of that as well. So let me cut some more if I can get it off of the roll. Put some more on this side, and I'm not gonna go into this crack because well, maybe I will, but I know this part is gonna be hard for this particular planner, so I can't get stuff straight to save my life, but that's okay. Alright, don't let it get you down if you can't do it correctly. Just roll with it. Because honestly, at the end of the day, it's your planner and your desires for what you want it to look like. So then I'm going to do some more of this cute one, which I haven't used yet, but I think it's going to be one of my favorites. I really do like the colors. And then I'm just going to use this orange leaf card. Free promo orange leaf. Enjoy it. And then just like the other side, we're going to put it in this crack here so that it can come around and hopefully meet up. Now, yes, if you look closely, you can still see the circles underneath of it, but we're not going to look that closely. That's good for me. Okay, then for the bottom, I think I'm going to start with this on the top, which is a Make-A-Wish. And I saw someone on Facebook complaining about the way that these are printed. Something about the writing being backwards, but I don't know. So we're going to start here. We're going to go in the crack and hopefully match stuff up. And then we'll come in with this one, and that will really tie in that blue, which I have some stickers later that I think will help as well. If you guys aren't interested in watching me decorate this, you know, feel free to click away if need be, but I just thought I'd show you how decorating works for me so you get an idea of what you can do with the academic planner. I have a ton of washi tape, so I try to use it whenever I can, but you don't ever have to cover this part up. It's just, why not? Okay, so I'm gonna take my card, tear this one, tear this one, tear this one, and then I'm just gonna do the other side. Give me just a second. Okay, so that's how my washi turned out, and that's probably all I'm gonna do for washi right now. The next thing I see that's probably easily decoratable is this blank space up here. I don't really like to write in those because I'm not creative and I have horrible handwriting. So I have this page, which came from one of the Michaels kits like this. I don't remember which one it was though. It's the one that's like holiday themed or something. This is in the spring collection. I'm gonna use this one, which is where I think the pink ties in at, which I mentioned earlier. I never get these right, so please don't hold out any hopes that I'm going to center this correctly. So I'm gonna cover it up like that, which is good, but that's not exactly pretty. So I'm also, this is the productivity thing from the Create 365, and I'm going to use the You Got This gold sticker to go over it, just to add some pizzazz, if you will. I still don't know what I'm going to do with this. Usually in my normal planner I cover this with washi, but I feel like that's a waste right now. So I'm not going to do that. This is probably, for the most part, all I'm going to do with this part of my planner because I'm just, I don't know, maybe not as creative as you guys are. So let me know in the comment section below if you have any suggestions of like other things I could decorate or ways to decorate. Obviously, when I get my syllabi, I can put, you know, the exams and stuff in. But for those of you that are wondering about stickers, these are some normal Erin Condren stickers from my old planners. If you get one out, let's try right here. If you center that up, it's, you know, these are gonna fit in here perfectly if you wanna use those. So like if you run out of stickers, this will fit fine. As far as house stickers, these boxes are pretty small. They're kind of squat. I don't know the exact measurements because I don't have my ruler with me. For these boxes, a normal sticker fits, scoot this over. If I could line it up correctly, you guys might have a better idea. But a normal sticker fits kind of like that. I don't think I will use stickers in here, other than I do have some checklist stickers that I may use just, you know, to add a little bit of pizzazz. Maybe, I mean, you could always washi tape, especially skinny washi, through here if you didn't want to do like a description or like your instructor, because I have no desire to put my instructor on my things. But just to give you guys an idea, because you might be interested, I don't know. I do have some weekly kits. Let me find some normal weekly kits. So these are some horizontal weekly kits from Sweet Kawaii Design, I believe. Yeah. So let's just look at these. So these are what are considered full boxes. So to look at what they would look like in there, I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice this one just for y'all, even though I'm not going to keep a checklist in here. But you could replace, you know, maybe this, I don't know. But it doesn't fit exactly in any of the boxes. As you can see, it runs over into class and instructor. Another area you might put it, though, over here for the class, you could put this in here probably. If I could put it in straight, you could probably put it in there easily. But you could replace that with one of these if you just wanted to cutesy it up some more. I'm trying to remove this because I don't want it staying there forever. It's actually bigger than the due date thing. But again, you could cover that up if you just, you know, if your heart was set on more decoration. You could try. So that's how that works in here. The paper is comparable to any other Erin Condren. I can write something in here. When's your birthday?
January 29th.
Okay, so my dad, who's filming by the way, his birthday is on the 29th, so I'm just going to show you my horrible handwriting. I use a Pilot Precise V7 RT. If you've never written with this, please, dear God, do it because it's amazing. So this is on a Sunday. I know I'm not going to have anything else scheduled that day, so I'm just going to write Dad's birthday. Do I have a sticker that can make this look cuter? Probably. So that, you know, if you hold it up in the light, I can obviously see it, but when it's closed, it did bleed through a little bit. But these pins, they do that. It doesn't bother me. If it would bother you, obviously don't do that. That's all I'm going to show you today. If you have anything else you want to see, if you have any questions for me or suggestions for me, please put them in the comments below. Other than that, have a good day. Thank you.